Hi everybody, it's Lene. Thanks so much for stopping by my channel today. I have a quick one for you today. We're going to be using Wildflowers and Wildlife 12 by 12 pattern cardstock from Paper Wishes hot off the press. I've used this one several times before, but there's one paper in here that I had not used yet. So we've used this one before, and this yellow one with the cute little fox I have not used. So today is the day. But you guys, how cute, right? So I'm going to take this one. I think we probably call this one a one sheet wonder. Let's see. I haven't tested it out yet. And we're going to take this beautiful paper and just 2 envelopes. These are 2 just kind of standard size envelopes. Let's see. These are a little, they're meant for 5 by 7 size, up to 5 by 7 cards. So this one's 7 1/4 by 5 1/4. Pretty standard. It's your pretty standard greeting card size. So we're going to use these 2 envelopes to make just a cute little book, greeting card, something for a friend. I'm not sure yet what it's going to be. But we're going to take one of these and we're going to cut the flap off of it. All right? Right on that fold. And then we're going to save that. All right, now for this next part, you can use the little sticky part right here, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to use my glue. And we're just going to put some glue right here, like that. And then we're just going to glue this one right on top of that, but we want enough room for it to close. So make sure it does that before you get too far gone on this. Okay, so we said that these are 7 1/4 inches wide. We're actually going to cut the paper. We're going to save this little guy because he's so cute. We're going to use this part and the flap for the next part. So get the paper cutter out, get that extended arm out. Okay, so we just need to cut this part to 7 1/4. There we go. Okay, so we're saving this one. Let's make sure this fits. You can do this with absolutely any size envelope. All right, so we've got that going on. Now we can do a couple of different things. We're gonna make an extra kind of a flap going on here. So we can actually glue this in here, or we can glue it there. We have enough paper. We could glue it here, and then we could wrap this one around here. What do we want to do? I had to go get my scoreboard for this one. All right, so I think we're going to use this side right here, and we're going to just score it at 1/2 of an inch, like that. I'm going to fold this, and this is actually going to wrap around. Okay, it can go just like this. All right, we're going to create another page. So we've got a page, pocket, a pocket. All right, so we're going to cut this from this point over. Needs to be 5 1/4 inches. Here we go. That is the width of that envelope. I'm going to save this part. Okay, so we're going to just glue that right there. There we go. Okay, so now we have a nice little pretty cover right here. We have paper that we can use here. Okay, that would be pretty. And then we've got paper we can use as strips right here. Still make them pockets, but we can decorate right here. And we've got this cute little fox. He's adorable. We definitely want to feature this little guy. So let's see what else we've got as far as cutouts go too. That comes in this paper. Let me find them. Here we go. Talk amongst yourselves. Here it is. I try to keep all the papers that I haven't used yet. So we've got these two right here that are like card toppers that we can use to go inside the envelopes. Just going to make that paper work for us. And there's some cute little greetings that go along with it as well. Cute. And then this little guy, I definitely want to feature on what's going to be like the front cover here. So let's see. Yeah, he's really cute. So let's cut this down. And I'm just kind of like eyeballing what needs to go where. So like him, let's cut it into a little bit more, a smaller piece here. I want to really feature him. And then I'm going to mat him with a little cardstock. That'll be really cute. Let's not forget to ink the edges. Okay, so as far as measurements go, we know we started off with some envelopes that were pretty standard in size. But I'm going to write this stuff down. There we go. And then we could just mat him on a little cardstock. That would be really cute. So we're going to set that one aside. And then, I mean, we can use this one right here. So we could cut this down. We know this is 5 1/4 by 7 1/4. So let's cut this down to, how about 4 1/4 inches wide by 6 1/4. So we have a nice little white border going around that. That will be cute. A little more ink. Okay, just like that. Now, if we do this, let's stop, think. If we leave this edge open, we can make a pocket. Always looking for ways to get more pockets in there. Okay, so now we have a cute little spot to put some tags or whatnot in there. All right, now we have these pieces that we can put right in here. All right. And now I have this piece left. Oops, there's my cute little fox. And I want to cut this so that we have like little borders going down this, down here, down the strip. So what if we did like 2 1/2? And I've still got this piece here. Let's see, and we could put this one right there, and we could put this one right there. What are we thinking? Those are 2 1/2. I like that. They both need to be cut down we could also do tuck spots with those if we don't glue them all the way down. This is just stream of consciousness coming here, folks. Now, if we left a little border on them, they could be a little tuck spot. Okay, I think I like that. So, what I'm thinking is this way, like that. And then we've got another little spot to tuck things right there. Yeah, I like that one. So we're going to do the same on this one. You could just use it as a regular border, or you could tuck little tags and things in there. Okay, so now we've got this space right here, and then we have a little tuck space right here. We're going to keep these pieces right here and use those for like tags and things. Okay, so this is what we've got so far. All right, so let me get a piece of paper. It's just a scrap piece we have here. So we're starting off with 2 7 1/4 by 5 and 1/4 envelopes. Okay, and then this one, I cut the outside piece here to, it's 7 1/4 inches tall by, and then it was 5 1/4, and it's added a 1/2 inch, so that's 5 3/4 inch. And then we scored at the 1/2 inch here, and we glued that to the back. And then we're just decorating our pages with what we have left. We're going to cut this, or we already cut it, we inked it. We're going to put a little bit of, I think, some green cardstock under that. I think that would work. Okay, this is kind of a different one-page wonder. All right, I've got some little foam tape strips on the back of this cute little fox. We're just going to put that right on some green cardstock. Okay, and then I'm going to just grab my glue and glue, ooh, some really red on the back of that green cardstock. There we go. All right, and then what can we do on this page? That's right, we have this left over. Remember that little envelope that we cut off, like the flap? I think that would work as a little tuck spot right there. We do need to trim this off, I think. There we go. Just like that. And I think we're going to put a little bit of our scrap paper on there. Okay, just like that. So we're going to use this part, and we're going to use, what could we put on here? What could we put on there just to decorate it a little bit? Actually, let's move it. Let's move it up a little bit so it has a little bit of a pattern paper border around it. Okay, so now we've got a little tuck spot cut off from that envelope, right? And then I'm gonna have to think about what to put there. Okay, We've got tuck spots here for tags. We've got these little toppers from the paper pack that we can put there. All right, so I think we're looking good. We're gonna add a little ink to the outside edge and then come up with some tags to put on the inside. You know how your girl loves tags. And yeah, I mean, I think this is a one-page wonder made out of envelopes. What do you guys think? Like 2 envelopes, one-page wonder? All right, so I've got my tags sort of figured out. I found some green cardstock that does not have red on the back of it. So let's pay attention a little bit more to the cover here. I've got some just little ivory lace that I found at the Dollar Tree. And I thought, how cute just to put a little strip along the bottom there. So I'm just going to cut it to the width of the mat, just to add a little extra something right here. There we go, just like that. And then I've got my little twine, my natural twine here. I found this on Amazon. So I'll put the link in my Amazon tools. I find it took me forever, you guys, to find a spool of this natural colored jute twine because I use it so much. So I'm going to do 2 lengths of that. And we're going to just tie a little bow. And then we're going to like straighten the bow out. Okay. Make those loops a little bit bigger, I think. It's like right there. We're going to glue that down. I think we're going to put a little flower on that as well. Or maybe we'll leave that there. Oops, bump. And then put a flower here. And I'm thinking, I gotta grab this. I'm thinking a little pink flower because our little fox has a cute little pink flower. And I think that would just look really sweet right there. So okay, there we go. All right, now we're going to flip this open. So remember, I was like, what can I put there? Well, I remembered in this collection with the little cutouts that come with this, there was a little tag that had the fox on it. So I'm going to do this. Just put glue in that kind of U shape. And we're going to turn that into a cute little pocket. And then I took one of the extra little pieces that I had that had a flower, used that with my little 3-in-1 tag punch. And we're just going to add a little bit of twine to that as well. And with this one, you just do a loop, and then you just put this in like that. And then you can tie the ends if you'd like. Tie each end, rather, to a little knot, just to give it a little something extra. All right, and then trim those. You want them to, I don't like those knots. They look like antenna. All right, we're just gonna go with it. My antenna knots. Nope, can't do it. We're just gonna have to take those knots off. Phew. That was gonna drive me nuts. All right, so we've got a cute little tag right here. And then I thought we'd build a couple more tags. So I've got my green cardstock. I've also got some vellum that I just cut into strips. So this is a little heart vellum. And if you've not used one of these, it has 1.5 inch, 2 inch, and 2.5 inch. And you just have to make sure your strip of paper is the right width, so that this is a 2 inch wide strip of vellum. There we go. Vellum is a little tricky because it's so lightweight that it wants to sometimes tear a little bit on the corners. So we're just gonna even that out a little bit. Now you can just cut this even, but I like to tear it. Sometimes that's fun. All right, so don't forget we're inking the edges. I think just inking that edge with just a little light brown, medium brown, the difference here. This one to me just looks a little bit more finished. Okay, and we're just going to layer this one on, and then we've got this one. Now this just is really bare to me, but I don't have any more full pieces, but I do have a little extra strip we could put right here. So let me tell you guys while I'm building this how I love to give away my projects to my subscriber friends. So if you'd like a chance to win this finished little one-page wonder envelope book, all you need to do is like, comment, and subscribe to Lene Creates, and then you're going to be entered to win. We wait about a week, and then we will reply by announcing the winner in the following week's video. So you have to watch next week's video to find out if you're the winner. I know it doesn't seem fair, but that's just what we do. All right, so this can go right in here like this. We could also take a little circle with our circle punch and put something else on there, and I'll have to see if my like little 1-inch punch will fit there. And then we had another tuck spot right here. Okay, and we've got this one and this one we can layer. It can get tucked right in there. So let's see about that. I already cut this one to 2 inches wide. And let's tear this one as well. And that can go right there. Just something a little bit longer. Let's tear it like there. So it's a little bit shorter. So then I can ink the edges of those and just tuck them right in there to our little tuck spot. And then like this could hang out over the flap, or it can just all go in there. Or I can put it like under here, and it can go like that. All right, so I'm going to finish this up and then we'll do a final flip through. All right, let's take a final flip through, and I am going to make an addition to it. I've sort of made that decision. So we've got our little layered tag here. I did take a little 1-inch circle punch, add a little circle there, ink the edges, little foam tape, little pink flower. Then of course we've got our little tags stuck in here. This was a great spot for a little photo. Then on this side, we've got our cutouts, our card toppers from the paper pack. Here's another little greeting from the paper pack that I'm going to include. Another little card topper. We call them card toppers, but you can use them for whatever you'd like. And then I took that last tag, layering tag, decided to add that right there. So I did decide to add in a little change. So I've cut down some just printer paper and multiple sheets here, cut it down to 10 by 7, and then folded it in half. And I'm not including a lot of this because I'm just going to add this in and create this little journal spot right here. But I'm not going to make it too heavy because I am going to give this journal away to one of my subscriber friends. And while I'm taking this twine and tying it in, I'll just do a little explanation. So yeah, I love to give my projects away to my subscriber friends. So we ask that you like, comment, and are a subscriber. And then of course, you gotta wait. All good things, you have to wait. We're gonna wait, and usually we have you wait till next week's video, and then we announce it in the video. But something's a little different this September. My sister-in-law and editor Carrie and I, we're going to take little family vacations. So we're not going to be back until September 30th. So that means you guys have 2 weeks to like and comment and subscribe and claim your prize. So you have to come back and watch September 30th's video and yeah, see who the winner is. So that'll be fun. You have extra time, extra views to get in there and watch that. All right, so I wrapped this around 2 layers of twine. I chose yellow and green, wrapped it around twice. And then I think I'm just gonna go ahead, I'm just gonna tie this in a bow actually. I'll tie it down here. And here's why, because I want people to, whoever receives this, to easily be able to add more twine in there. Maybe I'll just do a really loose knot because I'm kind of running out of twine. There we go. I suppose you could just slide them in. All right, so now scissors, I'll just trim them like this. Point being, yes, you can replace that paper when you're done journaling in that. All right, so that's going to go together just like that. All right, so a reminder, you guys, this little 1-page wonder 2-envelope journal was done using this fabulous paper from Hot Off the Press. Paper was just hot off the press, and it is Wildflowers and Wildlife. Beautiful. And if you're choosing a paper of your own to use for this and you don't have this paper pack, lots of borders and then something that can be used as a main focal like I did on the cover. That's the key there. And then I used 2 envelopes. That's all. Little twine, little green cardstock. So all I have left is this. That's it from that sheet of paper. And I think we accomplished quite a bit here. So don't forget, you guys, watch in 2 weeks, September 30th, to see who our winner is. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.